Today we're going to be making a delicious creamy mushroom pasta for under £1 a portion that's so simple you'll make it all the time. Here are the ingredients on the screen. Please pause the video if you need to write them down. I'll also put them in the description down below. When you make this recipe, comment down below how yours turns out, and please like and subscribe to this video. Once you've chopped your mushrooms, you're going to dry fry them in a frying pan on a medium-high heat, about 7 out of 10, and that's going to really release all those flavors of the mushroom, which is obviously really important in this dish. If you use a little bit of oil, it will actually not release the flavors as much. So you want to dry fry them for about 5 minutes, and in the meantime, we're going to be boiling our pasta. We're going to take our boiling water from the kettle and pour it over our pasta, and pasta takes about 7 minutes to cook, depending on whether you like it al dente. I like mine quite soft, but if you prefer yours al dente, then cook it for a little bit less. Make sure you're continuously stirring those mushrooms to make sure they don't stick, and the same with pasta. You don't want the pasta to stick into the bottom, so just make sure you give it a little stir. At this point in the video, I'm going to show you absolutely every second of cooking, but I've sped some bits up. So we're going to add some salt to our pasta water, and we'll add some herbs and spices as well to the mushrooms in a minute. But right now we're just letting it all fry off, and we're obviously boiling the pasta. Trust me, this time that we're putting into these mushrooms, just slowly releasing those flavors, is time well spent, I can assure you. Now that our mushrooms have softened, we're going to add about 2 cloves of garlic. If you like garlic, then you can add a little bit more. If you don't like garlic, you can add a little bit less. And then we're just going to stir that in and cook it for a further minute or so. We're now going to add a crushed veggie oxo cube and then stir it in. If you've made it this far in the video, I'd really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. As you can see, we've got a dark sauce starting to form from the oxo and the mushrooms liquid, and we're now going to add cream. And we've got to add flavour to cream because cream doesn't have much flavour, but it's going to give us that creamy, rich texture that we're looking for. So we need to stir in the mushrooms now, meaning that we have to season generously with salt and pepper, mainly pepper, because it's going to give it that depth of flavour. We're now going to add frozen spinach. If you've not come across frozen spinach before, I highly recommend it. It's super convenient and cheaper than buying it fresh. So we just need to stir it, we need to thaw it out here. So I like to just almost baste it with the cream, which is getting quite warm now, and we just need to keep stirring it. As you can see, the spinach is starting to thaw out and turn that sauce green, which is perfect, and this is another opportunity to get a vegetable into our dishes. So I like to add a bit of my pasta water to my sauce because it's released that starch, it's got that salt, and it just takes our sauce to the next level. At this point, our pasta is nearly done, so make sure you check it. It's always good to taste your sauce so you know what to add, and then you can alter it as you go. So I know for a fact that this needed a little bit more pepper to add to the flavour. So to just give it a little bit of silky texture, I like to add grated parmesan cheese, vegetarian of course, and it just takes again the saltiness and the depth of flavour just to the next level. All these little things, they add up, and honestly when you try this sauce it's going to be incredible and you're not going to be disappointed. So I would say it's about time to drain our pasta. Make sure you check it, take one out and have a bite, see if it's to your liking. Once you've drained your pasta, add it straight into the sauce and give it a good mix. Turn the hob off and just stir in that creamy mushroom pasta. Have a look at that. Honestly guys, you won't be disappointed with this. This will honestly feel like a luxury meal for under £1 a portion. It's great. So this makes about 4 very healthy portions. If you wanted slightly smaller portions, it could definitely potentially make 5 or 6 if you're adding like a side salad or maybe garlic bread or something like that. We're at that point in the video where it's about time to plate up and have a look at this. Look at this silky, creamy, glorious sauce that we've made, and all for under £1 a portion. If you've liked this video, like and subscribe, comment how it turns out for you down below. Until next time, bye.